And this is part two. I just finished a live. So, welcome everyone. Like, subscribe, share. I'm talking about just a little recap my journey, lifestyle, weight loss, a little bit backstories of how it happened, why it happened, allowed it happen, and all the things. I'm a truthful person, transparent person. My story, my journey. Okay. So, as I was saying, um, my niece was the one that said she didn't want her mom to die, basically. And so I lived with my sister for 2 years and about 2 or 3 months. Man, let me tell you, that guy that I was with, I was, I'm not comparing, but I will, was the worst. As I was saying, I would get up every morning and pray. And I had asked God, I said, whatever is going on in my life, could you show me the path, the way? Could you let me see? Because at the time, maybe I was a little naive and blind, but I was broken. Mhm. I was hurt. I was in pain. I hadn't mourned. I hadn't grieved. I just ran after losing my mom, my brother. He was murdered in 2011. My only brother, um, 11 days after his birthday, which is October the 11th. My kid's father's birthday is October the 10th. My mom's birthday is October 27th. My dad's mom's birthday is October the 3rd or the 4th. A cousin of mine, she was murdered on her birthday is 25th of October. And all these birthdays come in October. Just who would take and kill my brother? I had that to deal with. It killed my mom for real. He was murdered in 2011. She passed 2014. Sicknesses, and I feel a broken heart. So I prayed, and I promise you this: I don't go looking for nothing. I don't go looking for nothing. Mm-mm. Everything came to me. I was praying for my kids, and I told my son and my children these words. I'm gonna continue to pray for them because it seemed like when I stopped praying, in a sense, this is the office people showing up in the apartment talking. I said, seemed like when I stopped praying for my children, which I should never do or anyone should do for us that matter, because sometimes that's all you just leave it in God's hand. Everything was revealed to me, everything, and I never confronted that person, but my whole aura, my body, and my mind, and my thoughts and stuff. Like I said, I had already went, and I was soul searching. She came into my life, my friend. Sometimes people come in for seasons of reasons at a perfect time. She didn't even know it. But I was having so much fun. We was reminiscing on our, school. She's a very bubbly person, and she would be like, "Girl, let's go and get these shoes." We went and got some shoes at Walmart, and I got three pairs. I got a pink, black, and orange pair. And back then those was they call them white girls or whatever, or cheerleading shoes, drill team shoes, or whatever you want to call them. But anywho, they have white ones too. But the ones we got, I had got pink, orange, and black. And so I still have them. And this has been since 2016, so 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 7 years ago. I got them. Still have them. This took me, it took me to reconnect with her, to have fun, but I was still crying. But at the same token, it took me in a different place to heal or to overcome what I was going through. I lost myself losing my mom and helping people, especially him. He was so ungrateful. I'm so serious, selfish and ungrateful to the point to where I knew it. That's why I say I take accountability to myself. It was making me sick to my stomach to know that someone is so selfish. He would live in his car and I would, oh, don't get it twisted, not give no money to nobody. But I would still, you might as well say it, buy cigarettes, food, gas. And one of the reasons why I give him gas, like say for instance, I don't want him to do nothing for free. I know he needed, so I say, could you take me to the store? And I give him some gas. But for once, me just handing out some money to somebody, hell no, okay? But I'm not a user either. You sleeping in the car in the winter until my sister one day said, he can stay here. And I'm like, are you serious? So he stayed at my sister's house from 2015 until 2016. And I can remember me getting sick. Sometimes I think that's God's purging you or, making you get sick. This is my way of saying it. To get everything out of your system. And I went through so much. And my baby girl at this time was taking care of her dad. And my other daughter had three. I had my baby daughter and then my daughter underneath my oldest daughter, my third child, my fourth child, say it like that, took care of their dad. My third child took care of her dad for about 3 years. And my baby girl took care of her dad about 8 months. Towards the end, he wanted to come and stay, be around his family. People know. And he got sick and he was in the military, got taken to the VA. Then they wanted to do a short-term stay to rehabilitate him because he had a stroke. He stayed at a temporary nurse assistant thing. And then he went to like a suite or a resort. That's the one I want to say. And it was beautiful. Here we go. Money, money, money. Then he ended up going to another one. That's it. He ended up passing away on Father's Day, June 18, 2017. I was sad, and I say this still to this day. I don't think I got to mourn or grieve. My kids still is. I know it. I see it. Is missing their father. On Father's Day, he got taken from us. He went home. And the guy that was at the hospital, which was the chaplain, when he found out that my kid's father was in the military, it was almost like he was an honored thing. He prayed for him and us at that when we went to see him. And he said these words, the chaplain that is. He said, I see a glow. This might sound stupid, funny, crazy, whatever word people want to say, but when he had passed away, my kid's father, he looked so bright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At peace. That was 2017. 6 years. My heart is broken. have cried, but I think I cried more for my kids. My kids love their dad. He loved his children. He loved me. Like we was his only family. In fact, we wasn't. He had been married, a high school sweetheart or whatever. They from the same hometown. But she wasn't a military wife. She could have been. I ain't know him. Their marriage was over with. I ain't break up no family. I don't do those things. But when he met me and we had children, 4 together, son first. He's a junior, named after his dad. His dad named him. He named 2 of his kids, to be exact. I named 2, he named 2. He named the 2 oldest, and I named the 2 youngest. They're broken. I say that in so many ways because I know they're broken of the things that they're doing. I'm sad because of the things that they're doing. That's why I say I'm taking care of. You see these fingers, right? They're at school. All of them are school age. Okay? Like I said, they be on the lives and videos and stuff like that. That's not no fakeness. I don't put them in the video every day. But I got proof. School. Plenty of times I be sitting down there. Now I ain't just be sitting there watching. I'm there watching, monitoring, babysitting, or whatever else you want to say. I lose myself into other things. And this is one of the reasons why I say to my Ohanas, which is family. My granddaughter gave me that name. She said, call them Ohana, Grandma. And I said, what does that mean? She said, you don't know what that means? No. She said, it means family. Ohana. So I say that periodically if people wonder, Ohanas. I need to start probably putting it on the title. Greetings, Ohana, and maybe put like those things that they put on you when you get to Hawaii. Lays, or whatever. Maybe I should start doing that. But my channel, which I have another one, which is Mona's Vegan Lifestyle. And that's the one I started for my weight loss journey. I'm feeling comfortable. It's not that I didn't want to talk about it on this channel. That ain't it. This channel was Grandmother of 5. Me talking about my life with my grandchildren, doing things with my grandchildren, affirmations, positivity, cooking. Okay? So it's not like I'm trying to be all over the place, but it's life. That's what I say it. Lifestyle life. Because it was Mona's unique, Mona's experience. No, I'm trying to get it together. The first name I had was Mona Unique Experience Life. That's what it was. It was Mona Unique Experience, then I put life. But now it's still, you'll see that because that's still it. But the title is Grandmother of 5. And so this is what this channel is. And my other one, Life too, but I'm more be focused into my weight loss journey. And this one too, I love to talk about my journeys because one would probably say, well, can't you go to a therapist or counselor? Let me tell you something. If I had real serious issues like mental and I was depressed, you best believe I would. I ain't no shame in my game. I would go and talk to a psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist, counselor, what have you, social worker. Yes, I would. But I ain't that way. I've been that way. And I done went and talked to Me and my second husband went and talked to someone because I wanted to, try to work through our marriage. And he had, like I said, his problems and stuff like that. But it was mine too because I was in it. And it was a guy from India, Irania, or whatever, one of those, I don't know, forget. And you know how they talk to you first and then talk to that person, and then y'all both come together? That man literally, and I kid you not, was attacking me. He was for him. Everything that he said was, he said this, that you did this, and this. He was a narcissistic and bipolar, my second husband. Manipulative. Oh, honey. Whew, child. Okay. I left up out of there. I said, oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. We're in here trying to get help for our marriage. This is not attacking me. So, come to find out, my second husband, that is, he was on SSI before he met me. I didn't know this. I found it out later. We had been married by this time, probably, 7, 8 years or whatever. And I found out that he was on it. I mean, who have a conversation to say, do you get disability? How do you start a conversation like that? Okay. When I met him, no, I wasn't on no disability. I get survivor's benefits from my kid's father. Okay. That's what I get. I worked. I had 2 jobs, PCA worker and CNA. Before I met him, didn't have no relationship. I was working at this place called the Kansas City Star. Okay. It's a newspaper um, warehouse. Okay. I had 2 jobs then. I first came to Missouri. I was working at this place called, was it B&G Maintenance? It was a cleaning thing, and I was working in the bank. Okay, my brother and my mom's husband's daughter was working there, and she told me about it. So I had 2 jobs, and then I ended up quitting the other one because it was just too much. Because the one I had paying good money, but I had to work different shifts, and it was just too much. I'm just being honest. But anywho, had a credit union account, and my mom had to tell his sister because I don't know what she thought I was like, probably like the woman. I'm not a controlling person, but I'd be damned if somebody think they're gonna control me. She said, "Mama, my daughter had her own money." I did. Matter of fact, he didn't even have a bank account, and I had my bank account at U.S. Bank, and I ended up putting him on it. We ended up, yes, as time went on, he didn't have one. I did. But I had a credit union at the place where I worked at, and I no longer was there that summer. And so, okay. And so I ended up adding him to my account. But anyhow, that's that. But my life, that's why I say lifestyle. Life changes. Y'all see all that? The equipment. I'm in the gym. I'm about to do these things. I'm doing my strengthening my legs. Okay. I think the last time I was in the gym was last Wednesday because of the holidays and uh, family members and things like that. So I said, you know what? Yesterday I didn't go, and I'm not trying to fall off, and I'm on track. I do at least 10 to 15 of these. And then this thing right here, I work on that because I'm working on my lower and my upper. My son showed me how to do that because I was doing it wrong, but that's okay. I know how to do it now. This really helps with my legs, my ankles. It feels good too. I ain't counting, so I'm just doing it as long as I want to. Like I said, no pain, no gain, and no strain. I don't know how many I did, but I know it's more than 10. It's okay, because I'm doing as much as I can. I'm gonna get this weight off of me. I'm tired of being this size I am. So again, I hope everyone have what's today, Tuesday? Oh goodness. No, today's Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. I get thrown off because my grandchildren don't go to school Monday. Okay, so today's Wednesday. Oh wow, I didn't even think about it. So I'm back in the gym a week later, but it ain't gonna be like that every time. I'm trying to come as often as I can. Trying to come about 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, 3 to 4 times a week. I do walk, but that's not enough for me. I want to walk, exercise, eat right. Those three key things. I want to stay motivated, determined. I want to stay inspired. I want to stay uplifted. I want to stay focused. It's key. So again, everyone, Ohanas, I love you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification, and anything that you would like to ask me, comment down below in a decent fashion. Stop going on people's, not just mine, anyone in general. I'm speaking to the world, okay? Saying mean, cruel, hateful things. What's the need of it? And I understand, but it's still to me, I've been done wrong, mistreated, beaten, abused in many ways. But that does not give me a right to go and do it to someone else. Say, for instance, you know how the old saying say, people say, the reason why I abuse my kids or do this to my kids is because what I've been through. That don't give you a right to do that to your children. You want more, different, better for your children. And if you're going to bring a child into this world just because you was beat to beat them, an animal don't deserve to be beat. Stop having a child if you're not ready. I see so many, and I gotta say this. Ooh, Lord Jesus. I see so many people on here with multiple children. What's the difference of them having 6 to 7 to 8 kids than me having 5 grandchildren and people don't act like they pull and gravitating towards me? I'm a mom. I have 4 kids. I'm a grandmother. I have 5. I'm a mother that take care and support 4 children plus 5 grandchildren. That's 9. Maybe I need to switch my title to that because I'm going to tell you something. It ain't no lie. My son, when he came down, he was here for Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving morning. I had to think when he came because he had gotten off of work. And only thing I had left to do was 2 things. And I had it already in the oven because I cooked the day before. I wasn't trying to stay up all night and all that. And he came, it was like 7, 8-ish. And I had just laid down and I said, I'm gonna lay back down because my granddaughter, she had spent the night somewhere. He surprised her. She didn't know, but I knew he said he was coming, but I don't like to say nothing because I don't like broken promises. And he didn't. He always pretty much, if he say he's gonna come, he'll come. But if he say he's gonna come and don't know for sure, he say I'm gonna try. And that's what I taught my kids. He came down and he said, Mom, I didn't know. He talking about my excuse me, my income that is. And when he heard, I didn't get into detail and the amount, but I told him kind of some of it. Mm, excuse me. He's like, whoa. He said, you're doing better than me. Okay, that might be true. That's because I think about what I need and not want. But it's getting to a point to where I want, because I want a vehicle. I need one. And I told him, I said, we need to work together. We are family. You need to help me get one. If I'm raising your child, my son that is, it's benefit me, her, and you. Bring your butt down here to help me. Get a job. Oh, he ain't lazy now. I ain't saying that. He works. He got a good job. And I get it because he started over. He was living with my dad and he ended up getting two jobs. And he works, I don't know if he still worked the other one, but it was just like a day or two. My dad had got him a little gig. And so he's tired of finding new jobs. And his job is really good. I ain't gonna lie. He got a good job. And that's the thing that he's torn with. So I told him this is my thing. It's an hour away. When I met his dad was in Fort Riley, Kansas. I'm in Topeka, Kansas. That's where I'm from. His dad used to come, stay with me, get up early. So say for instance, if he stayed the night or whatever, I'm saying I was old enough to do that. I wasn't no minor. Um, I was grown. I was raising three of my sisters. I mean, I say three of my sisters, three of my siblings. That's excuse me, three of my siblings. My sister under me, my baby sister, and my brother. So they all three is under me. I'm the second child, three under me. Anyhow, my brother was about 5 or 6 then, and my baby sister had to have been, I want to say, 11 or 12. So anyhow, and my other sister, I was 18, so she had to have been about 14, 15. I raised them. So I ain't doing that to be sarcastic. I'm just saying, I got my I's dotted and my T's crossed about my life. Me and my kid's father did. And as I was saying, he used to come from Fort Riley, Kansas to Topeka, and that's about an hour away. Hmm. Had to be the formation 6 o'clock in the morning. So he would leave probably like I would say 4:30 ish or whatever. Because hell, anything can happen. The road can be blocked off, and still that was a chance. Anything can happen, the weather, whatever. But anywho, it wasn't a winter time. It was like summerish fall. Cause I didn't move. We didn't move. I didn't move away from my hometown until uh December of 1984. Okay. And we moved to Junction City, Kansas. He was stationed in Fort Riley, Kansas. My son was born November 1985. And no, we wasn't married. He proposed to me. I wasn't ready, just being honest. We ended up getting married I'm talking about he proposed to me way before my son was even thought of being born. He proposed to me. I didn't have no child. I wasn't pregnant even. I wasn't ready. Mm-mm. We ended up getting married December the 14th, 2000. I mean, December the 14th, 1985. My son was a month and 5 days, 4 days or something. And also that same month, he ended up going to Korea. Was it Korea? Yes, for I think it was 30 to 45 days. I was a newlywed and a new mom. Okay, I was about a month from being 20 because my birthday's in January. I had some of the most amazing support through the military. The wives and stuff was older than me, and they taught me a lot, and they treated me like I was their child, but not in no like babyish way. They supported me because I was the youngest of the military wives with a son, and so I remember this one lady. She would take me up on post because they stayed on post. We didn't. We stayed on economy, meaning regular housing, and so she would come and get me, and I would stay sometimes with her, and then she would bring me back on the weekend because, of course, I wanted to be in my own home, my baby, da da da. Da. And they had a surprise birthday party for me the following month, which was January 30th on my birthday. And I was treated so good, and that helped me, taught me a lot about not being a wife, but a part of the military life. Get this up here because that sun, ooh, goodness, it's right here. I'm about to leave and go home too. And so I flipped it around. See, y'all, right there. Get this out the way. This is I'm in the gym. This is what I'm on now. Okay. This is what I'm on now. And then I'm going to get on this right here. Tomorrow I'm going to come over here and get on the bike. And then I'll get on this thing right here in front. Well, the red thing that is. And they treated me so good. The sun, and everything. And so I'm just going to get off here now and because the sun is beaming. I'm like this, like I'm gangster leaning. No, I'm just like, y'all ain't got no sense. I really do. I'm a sweet person. I'm a kind person. I'm a loving person. Um, I have good intentions, not fake by far. Okay. I'm a transparent person. Yeah, there could be things I don't want to talk about, but at the same token, right now I'm inviting you into my life. I'm a grandmother of five and on a weight loss journey, and I'm really struggling. Yes, and I need to stay focused. And if this helps me to stay focused, I don't care if nobody get on my live or nothing. I'm sharing my story, my journey, because I want to. And I hope that this can motivate and encourage someone that's going through the same thing. It's not easy, but you got to start. You got to want it. And I do. Bad. So, Hannes, you have an amazing day. You'll see my face again soon.